lived in the one room then when your son and your daughter arrived home?
I remember the first day when they came. That one was a good one. What happened was when when I received a call from the Dublin airport,
yes,
and then they told me that your children are here, and then I couldn't believe that because I had received a phone call before saying the same thing,
sure,
and it was around 12 midnight, and I just said to the guy, don't play games with me because,
How many years had it been since you had seen the
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
But you did reunite, and the three of you lived in the same room for how many years?
5 years.
5 years.
4.5, 5.
4.5, 5 years. Two young people / growing into adults. So it's that in the one room. So you must have a very close relationship because now you kill each other after something like that. Let's face it. Victoria, I want to talk to you briefly about, or as much as possible, about your education. You had to. You sound to me as somebody who was determined to be educated, determined to make it through your Leaving Cert and so forth. Was it difficult to be a Leaving Cert student in direct provision?
Yeah, it was.
What was the chief problem?
Well, firstly, I was living in a room with my mom and my 2 younger brothers, and at the time, Alex was still a little baby. So it was me coming back from school, I'd come back at 5 because my school run after school club where I could go and study because they knew of my situation in the direct provision centre. So I'd get home. If the dining place was still open, I'd go down and eat, and then I'd wait until everybody goes to sleep around 12, and then I'd start studying.
At midnight?
Yeah, at midnight until 3-ish. Go to sleep, wake up the next morning for school, and that was my routine for...
But you kept at it, you got your Leaving Cert, you ended up in what university?
I'm in NUIG studying arts with economics and politics.
Congratulations, that took some determination. Great news. Well done. And not only that, but I just spoke to another mother and daughter a few minutes ago, a very impressive young woman at the age of 14 being an activist for children with a difficulty with their eyesight. You equally have not just sat back to take on your degree, you're also getting involved in student politics. In what side of it? Are you the Students' Union?
I'm the Ethnic Minorities Officer in NUIG-SU.
OK, and how's that role going for you?
It's good because it's a new role, so I am kind of paving the way for anybody who comes after me.
Good on you. In terms of the direct provision experience, what was it on a day-to-day that you found most challenging in terms of food, money, comfort, etc.? Or did you feel perhaps it was the best you could get, that you were given a very good service from the Irish state?
Not really, because I remember small stuff tin discos would be on, but I wouldn't be allowed to go because there was a curfew.
What time is the curfew?
10.
And that means you're not allowed to leave the centre?
No.
OK, and...